I do not want to be here tonight.
What a
Oh
welcome.
fuck! Are we,
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
What a warm welcome.
Welcome everyone.
Oh man, the classic, camera turned on a little too early bit.
Isn't that funny?
What other bits are we gonna do tonight?
Guys,
tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's joke one.
Tip
of 10 million.
Fucking iceberg. We're gonna do who's on first. Classic bit. What's another classic bit? We're gonna do
Knock jokes.
Musical
Banana
chairs.
peel. Banana peel joke.
Fart sound.
fart sound.
Classic.
I didn't.
Classic.
I wasn't gonna do that. You did it.
Classic rubber chicken noise.
Oh.
Classic.
Is that? Wait. Is that? Oh yeah. the clown nose.
Fuck.
No,
Yeah.
that's the sound a rubber chicken makes.
Dildo factory.
No.
no.
That's
No,
too,
not
too
feeling
free
that.
form. That is not
Thank you.
classic enough.
Not
I
feeling
actually, I don't know what a dildo is. I don't know where they
When
come from or what they're used for.
What is the definition?
that was pitched to us once to do something in a dildo factory,
Yeah.
and the wind has never been sucked out of the room harder.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what a dildo is.
Than
Yeah.
that, it was like.
Do you know what a vibrator is?
Is that what's in the chair that massages your back when you go to the sharper image?
That could vibrate
Oh,
and,
yes.
and massage like a sore muscle group.
Yeah. So, my mom had this vibrator, and she
For her
said,
sore muscles?
yeah, she said she'd put it on her face to massage her face at night. So I'd hear all this vibrating coming through the walls at night, and I'd be like, "What's that sound?" She's like, "Oh, that's my face massager."
Theme song,
So
please.
I do know what that
Theme
is.
song, please.
I'm a lonely horseman, got my pistol. I'm just trying to be somebody besides a lonely horseman. Got my gun at my side, I'm just trying to be a lonely horseman, lonely horseman.
Anyways, I think my mom would go crazy on those massages because she must have got
God, no.
sweaty because that thing smelled.
Oh no, the
I
mask?
was hoping that conversation would end
Smelled
during
like
the
sweat.
segment. You were talking about a pitch, someone pitching a gag that sucked the wind out of the room.
Yes.
Again, Sean referring to someone once pitched us when we were writing a
Something.
past video. Somebody suggested doing the whole thing in a dildo factory. It was kind of like, oh, okay. That did happen once, but I actually think there was a pitch that sucked the wind out of the room even faster.
Oh, I know this
However, sadly, I was the only witness to it.
Oh,
so you'll have
maybe
to take my word for it. It's going to be up there with the Mitt Romney sighting,
Oh,
where
the
people
famous
are going to
sighting.
question it and fight it, whatever. But we worked with a company once. I don't remember if I've ever told this story or not. So if I have, I'm really sorry. But we worked with a company once that pitched. I think the video that we were doing for them just kind of needed some work, or we were writing ideas for it, and they generally liked it, but they wanted some other stuff to it.
They want to
And
spice
their
it up.
PR guy called me kind of late at night. He's like, "I'm in another time zone. Can you receive a call right now?" And I was like, "I'm up. Yeah, it's no big deal." And he's like, "Okay." And so he called me up and he said, "Okay, I know we're kind of looking for some other things to spice up this video. I've got a wild idea, and and it's just food for thought. I mean, just take this for what it is. You don't have to do it, but I just kind of have a crazy idea." Yeah. And he seriously, it was about 20 minutes.
Wow. Deep pitch.
You go into this sex shop. Okay. All right. And I'm talking, you get it all. You're buying dildos. You're buying whips, the kind of, not just a regular whip, those whips, like cat of nine tails type kind of shit. Okay. And you're getting lube and you're getting leather and and he just went on for like 10 minutes of what I could buy at this store. It was like, yeah. And you're going around town and you're using the whip and no, don't hit me with that. And it's just like, are you going to use all this stuff? It's like, oh, and then you bring it back and you try to return it to the store.
Refund.
I was like, yeah,
I need a
yeah.
refund.
And they're not. They're like, this is used.
Yeah.
It's got sweat on it.
And I'm waiting for the
sweat on
rest
it.
of it. And I'm waiting for the
Smells
rest
like
of it. And
sweat.
it was like, yeah. So I don't know, guys. Take it or leave it. But I just thought that
That would
it was
promote
just-
their game
but,
so
but,
well.
But really, it went on 10 times longer.
Yeah.
Him just describing each item, and I was just like, I don't. And I didn't. That was one of those moments. A lot of times when we get calls about stuff, I have to like run. Hey, the other guys aren't here. Let me run this by them. That was one where I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna speak for the other guys.
Yeah, it's a
Thank you.
hard no. And
classic PR guy
needless to say, we never worked with McDonald's.
It was a sad day.
So-
I'm gonna say never, but not that night. Definitely not that night. But anyway, yeah, that was such a horrendously awkward call. But other than that, the dildo factory was bad too.
Yeah. Well,
The logistics of that would never worked out because one, a sex shop isn't going to give anyone permission to film inside their business.
Hidden camera.
Exposing all those customers
Dateline
Yeah.
style.
as perverts.
Yeah, you don't
You
just
get a
don't
press
ask.
pass.
Just hide a camera in, like you would in a normal
Guerrilla.
porn store. Just
Guerrilla
hide a
style.
camera.
Yeah, peen hole camera.
Oh shit, that took me a second. That was pretty fun.
Kevin's laughing to himself.
whenever you behind the scenes, whenever you get Kevin laughing, you feel pretty good about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
You guys
it
can't
is-
see
it
that,
is
but
pretty
we see it,
successful.
and we go, "We got Kevin."
How come they've never invented a camera that goes in the pee-pee hole?
Like a
Just imagine the
They do.
perspective
They have that.
of a porno filmed from the POV of the penis.
Well, that I
That's
can't
like,
tell you.
that's like James Cameron
But
shit.
isn't
Yeah.
don't they
That's-
put a camera to
And
check for
endoscopic?
stuff?
too
Yeah,
artsy
that-
to whack
I
off
can
to, maybe?
confirm, not personally,
Yeah.
but someone I know did have that done.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Endoscopic. They stick the camera in to check for some stones they need to blast.
Oh wait, all the freaks in the chat are telling me it already exists. All right, listen, everybody, that was a test,
Yep.
and you failed, and
Yep.
I just identified the freaks in the chat tonight.
Smoked out the pervs.
Brian, write all their usernames down.
Oh,
Brian's taking your names down. We're
yeah.
putting
Fuck.
you on the blacklist.
Twitch is going to know your name, and you're going to be.
You know what? Now I know who in the chat jerks off.
Oh, found you.
You've been caught jerking.
You know what's another good way to find that out is you go at Comic-Con when they wait, hold on. Do they still have they used to at San Diego Comic-Con, it wasn't an uncommon thing in the past that you would see a booth that just had a porn star sitting at it.
I never saw that.
Does that happen still?
I don't
haven't-
think so.
I
But
haven't.
there
remember-
also used to be an 18 up section. Not section, but like at the
Yeah.
booth, like, hey, you can
never
only
saw
go
that
past
section.
this thing if you're 18 or up.
There was a period where there was just a straight up Suicide Girls booth,
Yeah.
God's
Right?
Girls booth.
But I don't see that anymore, do you?
No.
Not so much, but every
It's
once in a while
all
the
like
famous porn
it's
star
all
has a
fucking
booth.
Marvel stuff now. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all comics.
They got rid of all the Suicide Girls. They put fucking Captain America there.
Yeah, what's Comic-Con doing with all these fucking comics all over the place?
Stupid.
No, but I remember at one point in our early days of doing Comic-Con, we talked about doing a segment where I was getting in line at all of those booths that just had porn stars or whoever, and I was just going to be like trying to make conversation with all the guys in the line, like, you guys like jerking off too? I just remember we talked about that at one
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
but it never happened. But that would have been a good way to find that out, is you just ask them. But that I remember that was a fairly common thing.
Yeah,
in
not
the early
anymore.
2000s.
Anime
but-
Expo, you still get like the cosplay deviants is as close as you get, I think.
Yeah.
The booth.
You know what I never understood? People who would like, and I'm gonna indict myself a little bit because I have a picture with this guy.
He jerks off.
But people who would line up to meet Ron Jeremy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the hedgehog.
Well, here's the thing, Derek. You do have a picture with that guy.
Yeah, I saw him at a comedy club.
Oh, well, I saw him at Comic-Con, and I was there to get an autograph, but not from him. He was with Beetlejuice from Howard Stern, and that
yeah.
was way more exciting. And I have that autograph still. I didn't get Ron Jeremy's autograph. I did
Who,
not.
me?
Yeah, I didn't. But Beetlejuice, he's the real star there. So, yeah, you know.
Just like
We've all done
it.
Ron, I'm a fan of your work, man. You're just so good.
He's good at it. Laying
Can you
pipe.
sign this?
I know somebody who went to, I think it was the premiere of that movie Director's Cut. I think only me and Kevin are the ones here.
Is it the
who
Penn
have
and
seen
Teller one?
Yeah. And oh, of course, Brian, you were you were there. You weren't in my immediate peripheral vision though, so I just forgot to bring that up. But Anyway, but there was the premiere of that movie in Hollywood, and someone who was there was Ron Jeremy was at the premiere, and it's hilarious because they are filming the Q&A in this video that's on YouTube. They're filming the Q&A, and then they keep going over to Ron Jeremy, who was in the audience, like.
Oh yeah,
He's got.
I filmed a video of him sleeping too at the Comic-Con booth.
Comic-Con. He's got narcolepsy.
Oh, is that for real?
Yeah, that
I didn't
is
mean to make
for
fun of
real.
him.
Hey, me
Yeah,
neither.
you're
And
making
when I
fun
filmed
of
that
his
video,
disability.
I filmed that video and uploaded it, and people informed me that was the case, and I took it down because I felt bad.
Oh, okay.
I
took
didn't
it
know.
down?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Censor that bit. I didn't know that either, Sean. Censor that bit when I did that on Tuesday.
No, because we need to educate
trace.
people. What if they fall into our trap and we,
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he doesn't care.
What?
He's comfortable.
Put when it just you can leave the footage in, but just put this is a teachable moment on the screen.
Yeah.
That
So
way.
Ron Jeremy falls asleep
Yeah, that's fine.
uncontrollably.
I could think of worse things.
He gets sex. It's win-win. It's give and take.
People in the chat are saying they thought I was bending over to self suck. That's not.
Can you do that?
Well, that's what Ron can do it.
Yeah, that
can.
would have been rad. I wasn't dissing anybody.
He stretched out his spine from falling asleep so suddenly all the time.
When you were in seventh
Head always
grade,
drops.
when you
Side
were
effect.
Head always drops, and he could just go to that position.
when you were in
One day
seventh,
he just woke up with the dick in his mouth. It was like,
That's
I
how he
didn't know I
learned.
could do that.
yeah,
Like, oh, I have a condition and a talent. Rare.
Yeah.
What
mistakes
happened?
into miracles.
What about seventh grade?
Oh, when you were in seventh grade and you heard about Marilyn Manson removing
Yes.
his own rib or
Yes.
whatever to do that, were
Yes.
you like, what a loser, or were you like,
No, I thought like this guy's fucking crazy.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I thought, and I believed it for the record.
Yeah.
Totally believed
Yeah,
it.
back then rumors held some weight.
And you couldn't look it up. You couldn't. There's no fact checking. It's just what Kyle said. And
I
Kyle says
always
it.
thought, I shouldn't say this. I'm going to get canceled.
uh-oh.
I always thought sucking your own dick would make you gay.
Yeah.
But I think that there's a deep philosophical debate to be had,
Yeah, there's a line.
you know, because is it masturbatory or is it homosexual?
I think there's a line. I don't think sucking your own dick is gay,
Yeah.
but coming in your own mouth might be.
When you whack off, you got jizz in your hand.
But
Yeah.
see, that's outside my orifices.
So
Hey, you know what? If you want to do it, go for it. If you can't do it, go for it.
Podcast topic of the week. Where's the
you
sliding
you know what? All
scale?
right.
See,
I think I have an opinion on this. It just occurred to me, but I want to get everybody
Oh
else's
no,
thoughts.
I was just gonna say, in my opinion, it's just like eating your own boogers. It's like,
That
Oh, I
doesn't
never
make
do
you
that.
gay.
no, I'm not even. No, I don't care. No, that's not even the aspect I'm talking about. It's just, you don't need to do. Come on, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's crackers in the
Like,
Hey,
go eat
you
something
know-
else.
We
You
got
know what?
yogurt in the fridge.
Yeah. Again, if you
I'm
want to
not
eat your own
here to
boogers,
judge
go right
people.
ahead.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true, though.
care.
That's
Hey, I'm
true.
not here to judge you. If you want to eat your own boogers or you want to suck your own dick,
I definitely-
whatever.
Yeah.
I want to do the
I'm
same.
not here to
I'm
judge
not
you.
stopping anybody.
But what are the implications about your identity?
Oh, I don't get that. I don't think that much about anything.
I do. So
Yeah.
here's what I think. It all depends on what is stimulating you. Are you enjoying the mouth on your wiener or the wiener in your mouth? Got to think about it.
Oh, it's like
It's like a chicken or the egg situation.
yeah, chicken or the
exactly.
egg.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What's more pleasurable to you? That's how you figure it out.
Anybody in the chat that says move on in the next bit has delayed this. This bit's going to go on 20
Yeah,
minutes
what's wrong
longer
with you guys? You
For
don't-
every person saying that.
you
This
move
is
on.
this is the podcast
You
now.
move on to the next podcast.
Yeah, this is the podcast
this is
now.
the show.
Now it was going to be a 1 minute bit, and now we're 74-minute bit.
Hey, this is Pride Month. You know, we got to talk about this shit for the next few days,
More-
or else we got to save it till next year.
We're morally obligated
So
to do this.
if you're not down with Pride Month, fuck you.
Yeah.
Leave. Go to Germany or
or wherever.
they don't celebrate it.
Yeah, where don't they? Probably in Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Freeze your ass off.
Is there anything cool in Antarctica?
Ice.
No,
The weather.
Can't be.
Ice.
The penguins. The fucking penguins.
Were they north or south? I didn't see.
March of the Penguins.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's, you know what? These nature documentaries, they bum me out always. You always get attached to some fucking cute thing and then it gets eaten up or dies by itself and you film it dying. It's always such a fucking bummer.
That's all editing.
That's
though,
life.
don't you
That's
think?
nature.
I know, and
Nature's
that's
a
the thing.
bitch.
That is the thing. Planet Earth, one of my favorite things ever filmed. Incredible.
nature
But
of
there's
all
this
things.
one shot of a baby elephant walking in the wrong direction, following his mom's footprints the wrong way, and is going to die.
Yep. It's
And
going to be
it
eaten
fucking
alive.
I've never gotten over it. I have not gotten over that still.
That's brutal.
See, that's my view on all life. That's just not just nature documentaries to me. That's everything. It sucks. This is sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, periodically things are good. New video game comes out, new movie comes out, new Harry Potter book comes out.
Yeah, distractions. from
Star
all the
Wars
bad.
Land, you go to it. This is fun. And for a second, you forget that it's a dog-eat-dog world. And sometimes you're just an elephant walking the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's how I feel.
And people are saying it
sometimes.
happens every day. I know. I fucking know. But
Kittens
it's still,
that aren't
it's
being
still
fed.
sad to see. Sorry.
Puppies drowned in a riverbed. All kinds of nasty, horrible things go on in
Dexter.
the world, Sean.
Guys.
Yeah,
watch
the
one
show
episode of Dexter,
Yeah,
Sean.
Dexter.
You'll never be the same.
I've
serial
legitimately
killers out there?
stopped listening to the serial killer podcast.
You have?
I have. Right now, I don't have any. And some have recommended to me.
Moved on to Dexter?
Some have been like, hey, Sean, you love this one. And I think, no, I'm done. Now I'm listening to one about NASA. Totally fine. About the moon landing. Okay. About, here's a sports rivalry. Fine. I'm listening to that stuff right now. I'm moved past.
So you're into like
The-
pseudoscience, like
Boring.
Maybe boring to you, but it's not about dead people. So I'm more into that right now.
You were on your way to become a serial killer, though.
Yeah,
What, are you gonna become an
I
astronaut
had
now?
to do
Yeah.
a hard left. Yes, hard left. Now I'm an astronaut.
people get serially killed all the time.
I'm
in
going
this
to the
world,
moon.
but no one's ever going to the moon. It's
I'm going to the moon.
Oh, NASA's all farces. I heard.
Well, to me, this podcast is headed in the direction of one of those death murder podcasts. So I'm going to spin it around from that.
Okay,
I'm going to
please.
talk about something so uniquely positive. It can
something that happened to you?
It can only be it can only be described as a miracle.
Okay.
What?
If you guys have watched this podcast before, you know I have talked before extensively about Matt Stone and Trey Parker's work, their biography.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of, and in which they've starred in movies such as Cannibal the Musical
Yeah.
and Basketball, among others, and they've mingled with many Hollywood luminaries.
And dentists.
Luminaries.
And no, oh yes, and dentists.
Dentists.
I thought you meant Dennis. It doesn't
Not dentists. No.
but anyway, yeah. And so, I put that energy out in the world many times, not just once, but over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so what happened this last weekend, there was a concert I had tickets for forever. Kevin and I went to the ELO concert in Anaheim, and we went this whole arena. It was a huge arena show, and there were 2 empty seats next to me. And I'm like, are there just people not showing up? And this guy walks in front of me, and he sits right down next to me. And it's
Trey Parker.
no, it
Matt
was the guy who
Stone.
played Squeak in Basketball, and he was also in Cannibal the Musical.
Very important role.
What are the odds that he would sit down right
next
there?
to you.
It must have been the celebrity section.
You forget Orgasmo. He starred in Orgasmo with the Ron Jeremy himself.
That's
Yeah.
true. Full circle.
Out of all the people he could have sat next to in that whole arena, he sat down next to me. And for about 10 minutes, I was like, Kevin, do I say something? Kevin, am I a dick?
Oh.
Because I didn't want to make him uncomfortable.
Right,
Whatever.
now-
But I said, hey, I'm really sorry.
Uh-oh.
But
Bad start.
he
You're
did
in my
it.
seat. And,
yeah, I said,
That's what you
I
should've
like to
said.
stretch out. And he couldn't have been a nicer guy.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. And he had been to all the ELO shows that, when he's come to California recently, and was telling me all about it, whatever. Super cool dude. And anyway, I just got to meet someone that was a part of history. So that's all I want to say is you put that energy out there. It comes back to you. You too might sit next to Squeak.
I feel like if it was me, I would have waited till the end of the show.
Yeah, to not
No,
make
you
can't
himself
do that.
self-conscious.
that's
during-
awkward.
Well, I've had people. One time I was on a flight and this guy recognized me who sat next to me, and the first thing he said was that he recognized me and he was a big fan. And then he was like struggling to find things to say after that. And I think he was thinking I should have saved this for later. And then
And then
at
he
the
could have
end of the
spied.
flight,
He could have listened to all the
But
shit
now
you
I
would
know
talk.
he's like an eye on me, so I'm like,
Yeah, you're on your best behavior.
I'm yeah.
You're
extra.
not talking to me about upcoming vids.
No.
You gotta live in the moment.
No.
You gotta say it as soon as you think it.
He actually said, you know what? He was actually sitting one seat away from me when he initially sat down, but once I said the thing, he sat
He
next
moved
to me. Yeah.
to talk to you more.
So,
That was
and I
nice.
had conversations going on with Kevin. I wasn't just sitting there like looking at him. I mean,
Right.
we had our own thing going on.
Sure.
Taking selfies with him.
But I did mention that I did give the history of Cannibal the Musical on the podcast.
Oh, you said that to
I did
him.
mention that. And I said, I think that energy brought you here.
That. Oh my God! I bet he loved all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So anyway, it could happen to you guys. Be positive. Put that energy out in the
Yeah.
universe.
That's all he's
It could
asking
happen to
for.
you. So yeah. We were at a Paul McCartney concert last night.
Yeah, we were.
Let's get it out of the way. No, he did not play temporary secretary. I know. I don't know.
yeah.
His DJ played it to warm up the crowd before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in that. He played he played Blackbird and he played some
Hey
other
Jude,
bullshit.
like an idiot.
Yeah, but he didn't play that. But did you see any celebrities there last night though?
No. But I wasn't on the floor. Rocco was on the floor.
Wow.
I saw Ming Na. Is that her name? Ming Na Wen?
Who's
I think.
that?
She was in ER. She
Oh.
was Chun-Li in the original Street Fighter movie.
You have this ability to pull this shit out. I don't know how that works.
I got radar for
What is that?
whatever list celebrities.
Like, there's no way that anyone ever recognizes her, but Rocco can do it.
No, I
Character
disagree.
actors.
She's been in a lot of stuff.
No
She's
one
been
can
in a lot of stuff.
recognize Squeak from basketball.
No,
That,
I would
one maybe
recognize
I'll give you, but I think if you know his work, you see him.
I would
I
I've
think
been
she
to-
was the voice of Mulan. Yeah, I think she was.
Oh,
the voice
really?
of Mulan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I've been there when the celebrity gets recognized, and they're always like fucking shocked that anyone knows who they. But Rocco's like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you were the background character of that one episode of that one. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was. How'd you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that with actors who were in Lost. I see them at like Disneyland and stuff. Yeah. I'll only say something if I feel like, you know what? No one else is probably going to bug him.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But if you see, Brad Pitt, everyone.
yeah,
knows
I'm
that.
like, dude, this guy's getting harassed enough. I'm not going to say
Or
anything,
Adam
but
Sandler.
it was like a guy who blew up and Lost.
left
I'll
him
say
alone.
something, Yeah, Adam Sandler, we left alone. After he yelled no at us, we no. But anyway.
Adam Sandler put out a new movie with Jennifer Aniston on Netflix.
What?
called Murder
Yeah.
Mystery.
Whoa. Was it good?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it. I think I'm getting sick of Adam Sandler.
Oh, there it is.
Coming around.
Yeah, I'm finally over the hump on that one. What
Shit.
is it with all of these? I don't like comedies where the whole comedy is I'm old now. I'm old. We've been married for so long. It sucks. We got to take pills now. What is this shit? That was the whole gist of it.
Pills to get hard or what? are
No,
pills?
like him and Jennifer Aniston are married, and she wanted fucking Claritin. Pick me up some Claritin from the store. Oh, okay,
I
I
could
gotta
use some of that.
get some Claritin for the wife. Oh, Excedrin is cheaper. Just get that for her. What is this? These aren't the pills I wanted.
Dude, those are
Oh,
all-
sorry. We'll get you the right ones later. This is a fucking comedy movie?
Do they use those two drugs by name?
Yeah.
Because that's product placement advertisement in your Netflix movie now.
Oh.
I watched like the new Ray Romano shit. I'm old. I hurt myself getting in and out of bed now. It's fucking lame.
What is Ray Romano? Wait, Ray Romano's in like a new thing?
He had a new stand-up special. come
Oh,
out
okay.
earlier
I
this
didn't
year.
realize.
And it was about
Because
being an
I like
old
him in
man.
general.
Yeah, when comedians just their whole shtick is I'm old now, just turn them off. Find the off switch, hit it.
I like when they do a pregnancy stand-up comedian, like where they're pregnant on stage and
Has that happened?
and
I've
they
never
talk
seen that.
about it. Oh, like 3 stand-up comedians all had specials last year where they
Really?
had full-term.
What the hell?
Pregnant bellies.
I
Get
never
birth
heard
on
about that.
stage.
That
and
would be,
tell jokes.
That's one hell of a.
That would be
closer.
funny.
That's a closer.
If they
I
could
think.
keep it going during the labor, yeah,
Have
that
a
would be.
C-section while you're telling jokes.
Whoa.
I need this. Like I need another hole in my,
I
situation
bet-
down here.
I bet. I bet
Ass.
all 3 comedians thought of that. Like, hey, this is perfect. This is gonna be my niche thing. And then once the first one came out, the other 2 were like, shit. Calling their editors, like, how far out are we?
I'm trying to think of movies or TV shows where somebody mentioned it in the chat where like somebody was pregnant and they had to hide it. I know they've done that in a bunch of shows.
Yeah. I just saw in Frasier they did that. And
did they really?
Daphne
Is like sitting down and
But
everything.
I honestly was like, it was so fucking lazy. They kept saying how fat she got. It was nothing but fat jokes on her. I'm like, you can't do this. And it was just like, put down the cookies, Daphne. Jesus, haven't you noticed? You're like a. And she opens the refrigerator and they put like a pig sound effect for her when she opens. It's like,
What the?
I swear to God, it's
Hey,
like
Daphne, you fat
it
bitch.
really was like, hey, just don't call
I've
attention
told
to
you to
it.
stop
It's
eating our
fine.
food before.
What the hell?
Don't do
We're
that.
here, the blues are calling. That's how they end the episode.
Just a smack sound effect.
Yeah,
It was the 90s.
And then when she had the baby, they
It
sent her
was
off
the
to
90s.
literally sent her off to fat camp to lose the weight. That's in Frasier.
What?
Yeah,
That's how they wrote it into the show.
Yes,
Shameful.
to lose
that
weight.
That doesn't seem like the most nuanced take.
No.
It really wasn't. It was terrible.
Well, it's better than her being pregnant, you know.
Yeah, that they couldn't. That would suck if that had to be.
Then Niles would have been jealous, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked.
I want to say they did that with like one of the X-Men too. Like in one of the X-Men movies, someone's hidden.
But I think hiding it is fine or whatever, or not calling attention to it. I guess it's whatever. But
Charles Xavier. That's why he's in that chair the whole
Yeah,
the whole
he
movie.
uses his mind to get himself pregnant. Classic X-Men bit. I wasn't on I think the last podcast. I think,
yeah,
but I heard through the grapevine. Garrett gave Dark Phoenix a good review.
yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't avoid that news because it was the only one that I know of.
Yeah.
But,
Did people really hate it that bad?
yeah.
Who cares?
I
Yeah,
was just,
I don't know. It seemed right in line with every other.
They
of
all
the,
suck.
They're all good enough to see once in the theater, and then it's like, all right.
It's
it didn't
just-
have like plot holes or like bad
Yeah.
CG or like horrible dialogue or like like unwatchable acting. Like everything was just par.
yeah, it just is mind blowing to me that they did the Phoenix thing already badly.
Yeah, X-Men
You
Last
know,
Stand.
and then 13 years later, they're like, "All right, fine, we're going
Wait,
to
they
try it
already-
again."
they already did the Phoenix?
and then the
With the
reviews
other
are like,
characters.
"It's worse."
Oh,
See, I don't
That
think it's
blows
worse.
my mind.
I think it's much better than X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Oh, you think so?
I did see that one.
that
was
one
terrible.
was terrible.
Yeah, I have no horse in it. I haven't seen the new one, but so I was just curious.
Did anyone see Toy Story 4?
Not yet.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anyone who saw it.
It underperformed.
Well, I could tell because no one saw
Yeah,
it.
it didn't do as well. And there was
I
all these.
saw the true Toy Story
Oh.
Child's Play.
Oh,
yeah.
How was that?
Child's Play is not a bad movie. It's not a good movie.
Sounds like Dark Phoenix.
It's not a scary movie.
It's not scary.
It's not a family-friendly movie. It is a movie that is so bad it becomes one of the greatest films of all time.
Whoa. Wow.
It is a mystery science theater movie with no jokes.
Oh.
With no commentary track.
Was it trying to be funny or it just was?
Both.
Okay.
Okay.
Both. For the first half hour, I was really angry. Like, they're fucking this movie up. This makes no sense. Fuck this movie. And then something like broke inside of my brain, and I went, why do I give a fuck?
Let go.
Nobody
Let
making
go.
this movie gave a fuck, clearly.
Yeah.
I'm down with it now. And from that point on, I could not stop laughing at this movie to the point where it became like a really enjoyable. Once I was like programmed to like
say fuck it.
say fuck it. Like I don't give a
mode.
fuck what they do. In fact, I hope they go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't disappoint.
Oh,
Oh.
it went nuts.
Chucky is weird.
Well, he's not like demonic. He's just weird.
That's the spoiler-free review.
Isn't he Mark Hamill?
Mark
Mark
Hamill
Hamill
plays
does the
Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so this is what I read after I saw the movie. MGM owns the rights to Child's Play 1. Universal owns the rights to Child Play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
A lot of the box sets didn't have one in it when they
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
So this is an MGM movie. Legally, they can remake Child's Play 1, but they can't involve anything
Yeah.
from any of the subsequent movies, including what Chucky looks like, voodoo,
Interesting. Okay.
any similar kills,
all the
any-
backstories.
So yeah, so basically,
Well, I was just gonna say the TV show. There's a TV show coming by the other studio.
Oh, my
and
God.
that's going to continue the existing
Yeah, the Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky.
Yeah.
that stuff.
So this movie
with the old actor and all that.
really has very little to do with Child's Play.
Yeah.
Chucky's backstory is completely different. The doll looks different. He acts different. It was just fucking crazy. I didn't know that going in, but
Right.
like
Yeah.
afterwards, it all kind of made sense. Chucky has like this ET glowing finger, and he can wirelessly like Bluetooth connect with all electronics.
Yeah, he's like high tech now, isn't he?
Including like the main
AI.
character kid has a hearing aid, and Chucky could like hack into it.
Oh.
Andy, now you can hear me.
He's got the Shining kind of.
Yeah, he's got the Shining, and it is fucking gonzo. I highly recommend it.
I will see this. I'm a big connoisseur of Aubrey Plaza.
Oh yeah,
She's pretty cool.
Aubrey Plaza plays the mother in this movie, and I'm watching this and like she's not a fucking mom.
Yeah,
she doesn't
that-
even feel
wait,
like
yeah,
she.
That seemed like weird
She doesn't
casting.
even feel like she gives a shit about this kid. But then after a while, I
Yeah.
was like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
She's just here to look hot, like fucking and crack fucking jokes. Like, what do I give a fuck if she's a good mom or not? Like, that's not the point of this movie. It goes like Monster Squad, like it just doesn't.
really?
It doesn't make sense. And I was like, this movie doesn't make sense. Then yeah, you know, can I tell you how Chucky comes to be?
Yeah, sure.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
I'll see it, but I'm not invested.
This is the first 10 minutes of the movie. Chucky's made in Vietnam. So it goes to some factory in Vietnam, and there's a guy who's making a bunch of Chuckies, and he's like staring off into space. And his boss comes up, literally in Vietnamese, "Hey, I told you to stop daydreaming," and slaps him.
Whoa.
Slaps the guy for daydreaming.
That's
don't
how
do
they
that.
do it in Vietnam.
And then goes, "Finish this doll, and then you're out of here. You're back on the street,
Whoa.
like where I found you before I hired you." Guy got fired for daydreaming, in addition to being slapped by his boss. So the boss walks away, and the guy gets and gets on his computer and starts like recoding the Chucky, and all the shit on the screen is like disable bad language inhibitor, disable violence inhibitor, which in retrospect is really funny.
Yeah.
That they programmed Chucky to be violent and then put a
Inhibit
violence
it, yeah.
inhibitor in it. At which point somebody could just disable it. Like, hey, this doll knows how to stab people and shoot guns. Let's inhibit that. Okay.
Put a lock on it.
Just make sure nobody turns that
Yeah,
off.
you can't turn that off.
So the guy like does all that, and then for reasons unknown, throws himself off the building and commits suicide, and he's out
No
of
net?
the picture.
China, they got nets for that. In Vietnam, he just splat.
He's out of the picture.
Oh, fuck.
Which I was reading a review. It was like, I don't know why the guy killed himself. I was like, yeah, I don't either. He got his revenge. So then this programmed to fuck people up Chucky gets sent off to America, and we're off and running.
So Chucky, because before it was a doll, a straight up doll, right?
Yeah, he's still a doll.
yeah, but now he's like a robot doll.
Well, he's like a smart toy.
He's got like Bluetooth capabilities now. Whereas Chucky before was just like pull the string and he talks to you.
Yeah, he's
right?
got Bluetooth capability, and he's not inherently evil, but he like learns to be evil. But that's giving it too much credit. It's just an awful movie that is awesome. Go in. It's not a horror movie because it's not scary whatsoever. Just expect the blackest dark comedy you've ever seen in your life, and you'll have a fucking great time.
Okay.
Just treat it like a straight up
Okay.
comedy, because they go for straight comedy a lot throughout the movie. It's filled with comedic actors. It's filled with comedic scenarios and jokes and punchlines. And then it's like unintentionally even funnier than they could have ever imagined because it's so gonzo.
I heard Danzig made a horror movie called Verrot. I think it's named after his comic book company or something like that. Not Lady Death. I think it's Verotic or something. And it's an anthology, which a lot of indie horror movies go for the anthology, like the 4 short stories. But apparently it's finally getting screened. I heard about him making this like for 10 years. And when it got screened, it was met with eruptions of laughter.
Oh, no.
All at inappropriate parts of the movie. And during the Q&A, Glenn gets up there and he's like, you guys really cracked up on a lot of the stuff I thought was serious. And,
Oh, fuck.
and now it's getting a tour, and I wonder if it's under the same guise where like he really intended it to be a seriously scary and horrific
what?
movie, and it's
I
just
don't
funny as
think
hell.
So because they seriously like play it up for comedy.
Okay.
There's like stupid stuff that's supposed to be like haha funny.
Yeah.
But it kind of like ruins the movie for me a little bit. But then I was like, all right, fuck it. They're not taking this shit seriously. I hope they fuck it up more. And then like
And it goes off the deep end.
yeah, stuff starts going gonzo, and I'm just fucking laughing because I was like, I fucking knew it. Like this piece of shit film. Like, of course.
Do they set it up for a sequel so that MGM can now spawn their Child's Play
There's
franchise?
there's probably there. I think there is already a sequel in the works.
Oh.
It's gonzo. It's gonzo. It's not bad. It's not good. It transcends like traditional film critique because it, like they're just having fun. They got a couple million whatever. They're like, let's just make a fucking
There are
fun movie.
times
Fuck
that
it.
you walk in, like History of Violence is a movie where I started laughing in
Yeah.
that movie,
Joey.
and I wasn't prepared to. But by the end, I was like, "This movie's so fucking gonzo. I'm loving it." Like, so I
Sex scene on the stairs.
yeah,
and-
everything
and
about it was just like, this is so fucking nuts. Why is this in a movie?
movie was
The
out
Happening
there.
was that too. It was just
The Happening,
It wasn't meant to be funny,
yes.
but it was so.
I was so
funny.
excited to see like, a sci-fi movie, and by like we start talking to the fucking plant, I'm like, I'm on board.
Yeah, like The Happening was an entertaining movie to me. Once again, something in my mind broke. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? My expectations down the toilet. Go fucked up. Be stupid. I support you being stupid now. Oh, they're being stupid. Fuck yeah. He's talking to a plant. Hell yes.
Yeah, man, nothing beats that scene, man. When Mark Wahlberg is talking down that tree, begging him not to kill him,
Yeah.
and then he just grabs the branch and goes,
The death scenes are so ridiculous. They're so god awful bad. They become hilarious. And I don't want to spoil any.
You know what's
So I'm
funny
not going to
is-
describe them. But you
Yeah.
know what? I say, hey, people out there, you want to have a good laugh? Go in expecting a Mystery Science Theater movie.
Yeah.
In your mind, while you're watching it, imagine what Mystery Science Theater would be saying about this movie. You'll fucking love it.
And that's the thing, Derek, I had no interest to see this movie at all until now. And now I'm thinking, oh, this could be fun. Like, this sounds like a fun experience. Maybe I won't see it in theaters, but I'll definitely check it out when it gets to HBO or something. So you save the movie for me.
It'll probably be
if
there
anything.
quick.
Yeah.
I want to do our plugs real quick. I want to take a minute to say thank you to everybody for supporting the Mega64 podcast. And as always, visiting shop.mega64.com, where you have a countless, beautiful amount of fine goods that you can savor for yourself. That's right. Shop.mega64.com has some of the best stuff you can get on the internet. In fact, just this last Friday, we put up a couple classics.
Oh, yeah.
Our Neuro shirt, which was out of stock before, is up for pre-order now. As well, the Metal 64 shirt, which has been gone for a long time, actually.
Years, I think, right?
Happy it's
and we
back.
had a lot of requests for it. As always, if you want to see something come back to our store, or for the first time, just request it. And Metal 64 is up now. We also have this week, actually last week, we put up a 64-hour special, the Gotta Be a Dad shirt. That went up last week, but we didn't have a podcast last week. And we actually heard from a lot of people that they didn't know that had gone up. You know, we never really put one of those up without a podcast to kind of let people know about it. So a lot of people didn't know. So we went ahead and put it up again this weekend, just in case anybody missed that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we felt bad,
yeah.
honestly, that like a lot of people didn't see it.
We
so.
couldn't sleep at night
I couldn't
knowing
sleep.
that somebody missed that. But anyway,
Tribute
so
to
yeah,
for your birthday. I mean,
Yeah.
all of that and more is at shop.mega64.com. And I want to let you know about patreon.com/mega64 because we're always putting new stuff up on there. I don't know if it's up right now, but there's another new friend to mention up there momentarily if it's not there already. But we just announced our next gift package on Patreon, which is Flame War Theater Volume 1
Yeah.
on Blu-ray and an official Flame War Theater program. A whole bunch of stuff that's up on patreon.com/mega64. Go there and you can find out how you can get those gifts that we do quarterly, which I think has been really awesome. I appreciate all the feedback on those gift packages, and I think this is one of the best ones yet. So
Tier 3.
get in on that. Patreon.com/Mega64. We're also going to talk at the end of the show tonight. We want to talk a little bit more about the events we have coming up this summer, going all the cons and our live show, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's on Thursday.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That's coming up. So we'll talk about that at the end of the show. But thank you, everybody, as always, for being here for Mega64. Hey, I wanted to. You brought up earlier the Adam Sandler. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I want to say one more thing about Child's Play. Going back to Child's Play,
The real Toy Story.
People in the chat were talking about that. Oh, Child's Play has always been silly. I mean, look at the John Waters ones. I didn't know John Waters ever did Child's Play.
Which ones?
I don't know about that
I don't know anything about that.
at all.
Does anyone? Do you know about that? You know? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd never heard about that.
I didn't know
yeah.
Divine and Chucky
I knew
shared the
about it.
screen.
Honestly, I'm only familiar with the original Child's Play and a little bit 2 and 3, but I've seen the
Okay.
original one. I had that on a copied VHS tape.
Oh, really?
My parents rented it from Blockbuster and then taped it. You remember when you used to
Oh.
tape?
Oh, yeah,
tape movies?
absolutely.
That's all I had,
yes.
man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I had that one on a copied tape, and I'd watch it all the time, and it was like creepy. I really liked it when I was a kid. I was disappointed initially when like there was no voodoo in this new one, like nobody possessed Chucky.
Yeah,
but again,
yeah.
like I stopped giving a shit. I started laughing, and the movie became really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Was the mom from Seventh Heaven
Yeah, she was in the first one,
the
right?
first? Yeah, in
Is
the
that
first
her?
Child's
I
Play.
didn't really watch Seventh Heaven.
Oh, you
I
weren't
don't
in
know.
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
Head?
No,
Sorry,
she's
no,
in the
yeah.
first one. Yeah.
And then I think I watched that. I definitely have seen the first one, and then Bride of Chucky because Pam Anderson was in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is she the bride? No,
she
she's
was.
not the bride.
She played the bride of Chucky. Yeah,
wow, Pam Anderson.
missed out
No,
on Seed.
I thought you were
That was
talking
Jennifer
about.
or
yeah,
it was. It's Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
it's Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That's why I saw it.
Jeez.
Anyway, you brought up the Adam Sandler thing earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason that I know about that murder is a murder mystery. Is that what it was? The only reason that I know about that is somebody put a video online of now Evangelion is on Netflix now,
Oh yeah.
and somebody posted a video online of, I think it was like end of Evangelion, like the ending of the whole thing. It goes to the end, and then it just immediately minimizes it into the corner while it shows a big ad for Adam Sandler's murder mystery or whatever.
Really
like
poignant.
that was the recommended thing when it was over. I thought
That's
that was
funny.
so funny.
That's really good. I don't want to be the person to tell a story about how I'm old, but I'm going to.
We're all old,
Sorry.
Sean.
No, I just
You're
something,
old as hell, man.
something. That's what I'm gonna say. Something happened that has never happened before while we were filming, and I thought it was a funny story. I'll tell real quick. We were out in public. We were filming something, as we do, and some fucking guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, hey, what are you guys doing? I just gotta know. What are you guys doing? What is this? What are you doing?"
He was like 20 something.
Yeah, which I fucking hate.
He's a young guy.
I just gotta know.
Leave me alone.
I'm
leave
working.
me the fuck alone. Anyways, usual answer. Yeah, I don't know, school project. And he stops, goes, "School project? You old as hell." We've never gotten that before. It's like,
Yeah, it doesn't work
Fuck.
anymore.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you're right.
I believe it was school project. You ain't no school project. You old as hell. Hell no, you ain't doing a school project. What
Yeah.
you doing?
And I said, yeah, I'm the teacher.
Sean immediately got pissed off.
I did get
Yeah.
pissed.
I can be in school.
You got angry.
I can be in school.
You lied, but you got
No,
pissed
I
off.
said, yeah, I'm the teacher. I'm the fucking teacher.
I'm the teacher, which he also didn't buy.
Whatever, jabroni, get out of
He's
here.
like, "You the teacher, huh?" Yeah, I'm the fucking teacher. Yeah, well, I'm filming a video for my class. I'm filming the buildings.
Fucker.
It's an architecture class.
That's what I did say that.
Hey, you scared him away because he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I didn't like that. So, anyways.
I was. I'm glad you brought that up because I thought that was a funny story.
Thank
as
you.
Well.
Yeah,
I was
I-
happy that
was,
happened.
That was
though.
weird.
To me, it was like another chapter of my life. Honestly.
I'm surprised you went for that excuse.
Yeah.
I stopped using it a long
I
time.
know.
No, I feel like that excuse ran its course
It did.
years ago.
It did. It did.
And now you got.
But
burned.
it's the easiest answer. Just no one gives a shit about it.
when
It's like when
people-
you get free cable from the cable company. After a few months, they go, "Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Like, all right, you got away with it longer than you should have. Now you're getting hit.
The excuse that I use when people ask me what I'm doing, I give the most. I've just only gotten more vague as I get older. I just go for fun. It's fun.
Oh, that's good.
It's like, how do you
Yeah.
respond to that? I'm just doing a fun thing. It's fun.
Hey, what are you doing? Having fun?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Doing fun things.
You're
fun.
good at the vague response.
I've gone around the world too. I just tell them the truth.
Wow.
YouTube video. Oh, what's the channel? Mega64. Cool. I'm gonna subscribe later.
And that's what they're looking for. That's the interaction they want.
Yeah, that's what they want.
They want to look this up
But
later.
I didn't want to give this guy what he wanted. That's the last thing I wanted to give him. So, anyways.
Well,
YouTube video.
I was bringing up Evangelion on Netflix. Notice how Sean changed the subject as soon
I'm
as I
sorry.
brought it up.
Yeah,
quick.
let's talk
Just-
about
He
it.
got off
tried
it.
that whole story. That fake story was a smoke screen to cover up the truth that it is now publicly available.
I honestly think Netflix did this just to fuck me over.
Yeah,
There's no other
That's
reason.
the only reason
There's
they
literally
picked it
no
up.
other reason I can think of why they put that
So-
shit on their service.
Rocco, you were telling me that there's outrage online
Yeah,
that Netflix fucked up Evangelion.
lot of
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
posts.
There's controversy about the new show.
yeah. And so when it first went up, I was one of the ragers.
Oh,
You rage?
You were?
Was.
Why?
I was because they did not. I mean, everyone know at this point it's out there that they did not license "Fly Me to the Moon," which is like fucking conceivable to
So
me.
funny to me.
I know here's the thing: the world of music licensing is incredibly
tough.
complicated and tough, and I mean, like Married with Children had this iconic theme song, and they couldn't get the rights to it ever again. You know, and there's all kinds of stuff that goes
Frank
into it.
Sinatra's a pricey man.
I guess so. But this cover of this song has been, I mean, like anime distributors have put that out years and years ago. Like, and it's in every other territory. Like Netflix in Japan
Oh, they got
has
it.
that. Like, yeah, it's incredibly bizarre. Anyway, so it was just that was defeat. Hearing that was just like, man, really? It wasn't I mean, that pissed me off, and it definitely, in my eyes, makes it like, oh, so this is not the definitive version. But
hell
it
no.
wasn't like life ending when it was just like the end credits. Like to me, it's like I'm still gonna recommend people watch the show. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
the
that
song at the credits.
that really makes me sad, but it's okay, whatever. But then it just, the knife kept twisting. It was like, oh yeah, there's an instrumental of that song during this really emotional scene later in the show. It's like, oh fuck, it's out of that too. Like it's not there. Yeah, it's just like no music in that scene now. There's just crickets. Like the fucking like nerd in me was just like, oh, okay, stop telling me this. So I would say that's the most upsetting part of it. It's not like you can't watch it.
Yeah.
But man, that sucks. Now, the rest of the stuff that I heard was, people kept telling me, they edited and censored the show. And I'm like, what? And I'm looking into this, and it's all just translation stuff. And I feel like I'm the most... I get the most like upset over the littlest things when it comes to something I really love.
Yeah.
You know, like the fucking, they put out the Star Wars Blu-ray box set and like, they made Darth Vader yell no. Like just that one word, I
Yeah.
didn't buy that box set.
Yep,
I'm like,
me too.
no,
Me too.
I love this too much. Don't fuck with it. Goodbye. But when it comes to translation though, like I don't feel that way at all. Translation is interpretive. Like there's,
True.
I mean, I remember getting I had the original Evangelion DVD box set that came out, the first ones that ever came out. And then they released the platinum box set, which was like, oh, we cleaned it up. We made it sound better. We this, that, whatever. And I remember a lot of the lines that I was used to in the original one didn't sound as cool in the new one, but it was translation. Like it's like that nothing's ever one-to-one. So to me, I just feel like, it's all interpretive. If you really want to know certain things in certain ways and have your own interpretation of them, I would learn Japanese or, talk with a lot of other people who have maybe interpreted it different ways and you decide how you think things should be. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. I haven't seen anything in it that was like egregiously, I don't know. To me, there's a lot of interpretive stuff. I think the thing that people were most upset about was this line that has kind of almost become a meme in End of Evangelion. Shinji, I'm not going to spoil the movie, but
Thank God.
Shinji does something bad. He's not doing good stuff. And he says, I'm so fucked up. I remember
In the
watching,
U.S. manga dub, you mean?
Yeah. In the version of this movie that had only been available in America, it was the only version available.
Yeah.
They subtitle it as "I'm so fucked up." I remember seeing that movie in a bootleg form years before that, where it was where they subtitled it as he's just like I'm the lowest of the low. Like I'm so like, that's how I remembered it. And I remember when the American DVD came out, it was like they just tried to put fuck in every line.
Yeah.
So to me, that was so like, I'm so fucked up. It just, the whole thing reeked of like, man, with these really hard scenes, we better say fuck.
Edgy.
That's how I always felt. So like the new Netflix thing goes back to I'm the lowest of the low. It's a more direct translated line. I'm not saying that line is better or that translation is better, but I also don't think I'm so fucked up should be this de facto thing too. I think people have gotten used to that being the line, but I don't think that that's like the definitive thing. I think
Right.
it's interpretive. So I don't know. Didn't care about that personally. I think it's great. I think it's awesome that it's available in a wide release now. I wish that song was in there, but that's really the only.
Yeah, it's
Well,
the easiest way to
you
watch
know-
a show for most everyone who isn't,
Yeah.
What
in
about
their
the,
30s and infatuated with it.
Kaoru Shinji relationship drama.
Yeah, I heard that got toned back. and people were upset.
From what I understand, it's just that the last subtitled version of it used the word love a lot, and the new one uses like a lot, which I think in a very like black and white sense, that seems like a totally different thing. And I could see that when you're looking at the screenshots next to each other, it does definitely seem that way.
Like and love.
But I feel like there's a lot of like the guy who translated this is talking about this online, and it's all kind of again like how you interpret his words. I don't feel like those scenes are any less valuable because of I don't know. I mean, to me, all the intention and all the feeling of those scenes is still there. I don't think the words are quite the literal words are quite as important as the I don't know.
How you going to do that to my boys on Pride Month?
Yeah.
They should have changed it next month.
I think I heard that the translation is all going through Studio Kara still as well. That it's not like Netflix making these decisions with their hired interpreter. I don't know how 100% this is, but I heard that they're going through the interpretation that Kara is providing.
Yeah, from what I understand, the original studio is like being super hands-on with
Right.
the translation. Yeah.
So I don't know.
So it's something to do with that. I
I'm
definitely think so.
I'm glad we got our fucking DVD box set.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll go
honestly,
back to
that's
my
how.
VHS if I need
Yeah,
to.
that's fine. I have that version. That's fine. But it is cool. They're in HD on Netflix.
And anyone who is already a hardcore Insano Ava fan
Yeah.
has the Blu-ray rips on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Just because they own them, maybe
That,
in a
to
different
me,
format. They
it's
back them
the
up
nail on
legally.
the head. You wouldn't be upset unless you were already obsessed with this show.
Yeah.
Right.
And had memorized all these
Yeah, you've
lines.
seen it 10 billion
and
times.
seen it millions of times.
Yeah.
And the fact that the show was released and within 10 hours there was a list of criticisms.
People on the first night had
it's
binged it.
26 episodes and two 2-hour movies. Who had a 15-hour binge session and then it's
That's
like, they fucked
insane.
this up. It's all fucking wrong.
That's insane.
I just finished my 15-hour Netflix watching session, and
Yeah.
I am. And
Yeah, within 2 hours, people had like disavowed the whole show. And I
after
was like,
17
this just
hours
went
of
up.
watching this, I'm not happy.
As someone who's been admittedly obsessed with it forever and constantly, not just when it comes out on a new streaming service, I was looking at this week as being, all right, social media is going to be really fucking annoying to me personally.
Yeah.
I already follow like a million Ava things on my
Yeah.
on my social media feeds.
Yeah.
So now it's just constant and nonstop. And I anticipated that, but I'm so happy because, like, in a week or two, no one's gonna fucking talk about it anymore. It'll go back
I don't know
to
about
being
that.
really.
Yeah.
I'm only talking about it still.
You think?
I mean,
think that
it's
the
people were
cycle-
talking about it before Netflix. I don't think this is gonna.
I feel like Netflix is gonna put something else out in another week, and then
Stranger
it's-
Things.
Yeah, and then that's gonna go back. It'll all-
Maybe a certain maybe
The
a
dust will
certain
settle.
maybe a certain crowd. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
there's a
stop
new
talking about
hot
it. That's
topic
true.
to bitch about every fucking week on the internet. And this week it's Evangelion, but next week it'll be something else. There's always something new.
But
Always.
I am happy though. Now I should say I haven't listened to the new dubs. I have no. But don't watch Evangelion dubbed anymore.
No, watch in
Don't-
Japanese.
Yeah, don't. But I think in every way it's a better. We get a better situation with the dub, no matter how it sounds, because they removed all the cartoony sound effects they added. The last American dub of Evangelion added like splat sound effects to gunshots, to like somebody gets shot in the head and they add like a like
Slide
Gore.
whistle.
yeah, seriously, slide whistles and fucking whoopee cushions. Like, cut that out. Anyway,
Theremins.
so yeah, that's gone. So that's good.
Well, Elfen Lied is still available on YouTube.
There you go.
There it
And
is.
it's prestige, arguably the better anime.
It's a good one.
Actually, it's on Hulu, so
That was a deep cut. I didn't
Yeah, you
expect to hear
pulled
about
you,
Elfen
did,
Lied.
you pulled
Oh my
out
God.
something way deep. A series.
it's badass, dude. It's better than if you like Ava, check out Elfen Lied. They improved upon the formula.
Did you ever watch that?
I have.
Somebody made me didn't make me. They're like, "Yo, check this out. Just watch the first episode." And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"All right." I watched it this week, and I was like, "This is the shit.
You watched it this
shit.
week?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
First episode.
Wow. Okay.
It's like Ava, but better.
It is.
It's like a better version of the Matrix.
It is. Same
El-
themes, but just better execution.
Maybe all the anime nuts out there, of which I am one. That's not a condemnation. I am an anime nut as well. However, Elfen Lied always struck me as something that like that show always struck me, and this is what I thought back in like high school. I thought it looked like something for high schoolers that wore like Hot Topic shirts, like I laugh at you because you're all the same kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
it was like
Mall goths.
people would show me parts from it, and it was like, like bloody to the point of like,
It's gore fest.
Have you seen it? Have you seen any of it?
not really, no. So maybe seriously, if that's a bad take on it, you tell me because I didn't watch it. This is what I thought in like ninth grade.
Oh my god.
It's like pervy.
Sean
too.
should
Super
watch the
pervy.
first episode.
Really? Is it? I
With
didn't
Sean
know.
May.
Okay. I don't even know what you're even saying. I don't know what this is. I keep hearing elephant, but it can't be elephant.
Elfen Lied.
Elfen Lied. The
Elfen
first
Lied.
episode starts with just a naked girl walking around killing I don't know 100 people with her
Lots.
mind, like just ripping
Yeah.
them in half.
Didn't the guy's heart pop out or
Yeah,
something?
it's
Okay.
all this
I did
crazy
see
ass
that.
shit.
I did see that.
And then like 10 minutes later, she's like making friends in a house, like peeing on herself. It's fucking weird. It's fucking crazy.
Well,
You
now-
gotta teach her how to be a human.
Now you spoiled it.
No, I didn't. You're still gonna love it.
Oh, okay.
It's better than it's like Ava but better.
Oh, come on.
She's
stop.
like the
Wow.
Ray
Please
character, but
like a better
Cooler.
version.
Didn't know it was possible.
She's got cool little cooler berets than the Ava kids wear. Way cooler little hair pieces.
nobody pisses on themselves in Ava.
Yeah.
Sadly. And then she goes, "I'm so fucked up." But I don't know if that was the right dub or not.
I think what it is, because I understand what a lot of people are saying. I'm so fucked up has become culturally the more popular line. So to change it now is almost like, why are you doing? I get that. I do get that. But I think my problem is that it was so, the intent of it was to be edgy in the first place. You know what I mean? It'd be like if somebody recut Star Wars to make Darth Vader yell fuck and that became famous, I still wouldn't want to keep that later. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'd be
Right.
like, yeah, no, that was for like kind of the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? But
It fit like the release. The sign of the times was like 90s sci-fi channel anime dubs. It was
Elfen
like,
Lied had just come out. They were trying to compete with it.
yeah,
trying to be edgy. Make him say fuck.
yeah. But whatever. Maybe that's a bad analogy. That's okay.
Hey, I'm just glad that it's easier to access for most of the people who've always been interested.
I think
in it.
overall it's good. I'm glad that this happened. So I haven't had a lot of time to watch it. yeah.
I think
I'm
you'd
not
like
going
it.
to.
I think
You've
you'd
already
like
seen it.
I think you might
Right?
dig it.
You got the gist.
There was I was in the middle of watching JoJo. I finally was doing that, but I haven't had time to go back. I was watching Attack on Titan. That's had a new season that's been great. So I have been watching some anime, but I just to revisit Ava, I'm like not mentally there right now. But maybe this summer.
That's a wise choice. If you're not mentally there, it's such a mental show. You got to prepare yourself.
Get a good night's sleep before you watch Evangelion. You can't be sitting in the movie theater asking what's going on. It's not a bad anime, just a really weird one. I'm Rocco, your anime critic.
Drink some
Animes
water.
for nerds. That's why I play video games. Yo, I got a new video game this week. Came out just last Thursday. It's called My Friend Pedro. It is available for download. I got it on the Switch. It's an indie game.
I've heard about this.
It just got released on Thursday. I actually had it in my calendar because
What?
I was looking forward to.
What kind of game is it? Because the name is so unique.
It is a platform game where you are basically a dual-wielding, back-flipping, bullet time yielding. I don't know if you're a hitman or what, but it's pretty fun. It's like it's just an over-the-top game. You can be riding a skateboard on it and like kickflip. It's a platformer, so you just go from left to right, shooting dudes,
Oh,
trying
shit,
to
okay.
make your way through the level, killing guys. But you can go into bullet time and like you can like ride a skateboard, kick flip on it, and like kick the skateboard into people's faces. You know, you can. There's like different mechanics where you can like kick things at people and shoot them, like gas tanks, make them explode. But it's all about like doing cool slow motion acrobatics and killing people. It kind of reminds me of Super Hot meets Hotline Miami.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Meets Max Payne a little bit, I guess. It's pretty fun. It's, you know, it's $20 or less depending on if you get it on sale. It's brand new.
Okay.
I say 2 thumbs up. Check out My Friend Pedro. It's fun.
I was playing actually a game that I brought up before, but now we have like that we actually can talk about it now. The Judgment on PS4
oh, right.
is you know, by the Yakuza team. They made this, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. I mean, it's that genre of game, but you're from the detective side and you're sleuthing around and you're using drones to spy on people, and you're, you know, everything about it is in that kind of like right on the perfect line of serious and hilarious.
Goofy Sega
Oh
stuff.
God, they nail it.
Hell
And
yeah.
I those games are like my new comfort food. The Yakuza games are just like I could just play those all the time. A lot of times I'll kind of skip each one, like every other one, just to kind of like give myself some time between them. But Judgment is hitting at just the right time where it's been a while since I played like 6.
Yeah.
And I'm just, this is great. So yeah. Anyway, just been having fun with
I
that.
also picked up a couple games that I think we should play on Friend Dimension because
Oh, okay.
they're good co-op games. One of them was called One Strike, which is basically like Dive Kick meets Bushido Blade. It is a side-scrolling fighting game, one-hit kills, and you are you know, samurais. You could be an oni. There's probably like 8 characters.
Classes or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 8 different fighters. They all have their weapon of choice and their style of fighting that is unique to them. But you just kind of go back and forth. You can attack, you can block, you can dash forward or back. That's it. First person to land a hit wins. It's called One Strike. I got it for 99 cents. It's pretty fun. You know, if you like Dive Kick, I think you would like One Strike. It's basically the same mechanic.
Yeah.
You know, just land the hit and win.
I haven't heard anyone mention Dive Kick in years.
It's been a while.
Well, I feel like the premise of that game is interesting for
A
30
day.
seconds.
Yeah. I beat Portal 2 with the kids. And then I was like, you know what? I've never played the Portal co-op ever.
Do it, dude.
I haven't either.
You know what?
I've done that like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
You need the right person to play it with.
Yeah, we played and
it gets
we
hard, huh?
started getting frustrated with each other, and I turned it off. And I was like,
You got frustrated with each other?
yeah, I was like, Becca, go over there. Emma, no,
Yeah.
no. God,
No.
you went through
You
the
gotta
thing.
really coordinate.
God. Okay, wait, we guys. And so I was like, you know what? put the controllers down,
Oh,
and
man.
we put in Horizon Zero Dawn. Have never played that before, and we're starting that.
Aloy.
If one person understands how to beat the puzzle and the other person doesn't, it's game over. Because
It is.
just time it right. No, you didn't time it right. All right, get on that platform. No, just get on the Just give me your fucking controller. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I've become like Zen master because every time I've played through that multiplayer campaign, it's always with a significant other. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna be very patient. We're gonna work together. We're
Yeah.
gonna build our relationship.
It was fucking
skills.
hard. It's fucking hard.
It gets
is
very
hard.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 4 portals, it's 4 different options to control, and there's a lot of timing jumps.
A lot
and
of
stuff.
them.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say. I mean, we need to clarify what happened when Portal 2 came out. Portal 2 was released when the PlayStation hack happened, the online hack or whatever,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I remember being excited. I played the single player, and I was so excited to play the co-op thing. But then all that network shit happened. I was like, I'm not touching my PS3. And then that came and went, and other games came out, so I never touched that. And I feel like a lot of people who got that game on PS3
Yeah, that was me. Never,
felt the same
I never
way.
even thought about it.
People I know who have played that co-op, typically they got it on 360 and not
PS3.
And that's what I've encountered. Maybe I'm wrong.
Atlas and Peabody, they're just waiting
Well-
there for you, dude.
Well,
Load it up.
it is fun. It is fucking hard, and maybe when a couple years from now we'll
You
try
got
it
through
again.
like the first stage, right?
yeah.
It
No,
gets
we
tough.
were in like the
Stage
chapter 2.
3, okay, yeah, into chapter 2 and maybe chapter 3 and 4 are where it's like,
When it gets down
Fuck.
to timing puzzles,
Yeah, and
that's
we did
game
a
over.
couple of those, and then there was one, and we were seriously an hour, and we haven't solved anything. It's like, hey guys, fuck this,
Yeah.
we're done.
I've put it down and watched a YouTube video before where it's
Sure.
like, all right, we're getting real frustrated. Let's just do a little cheating here.
Yeah,
And then the last game I picked up this week, which I really want to play on Friend Dimension with everybody, is a game called Crawl. It's a dungeon crawler.
Okay.
One person is the hero. Everybody else controls the monsters. If the monster, if you are the monster who kills the hero, you switch places. You like steal their soul, and then you're the hero, and the hero becomes a monster. And the first person to level up and unlock a boss battle and beat the main boss and escape the dungeon wins. And the main boss can also is also controlled by
shit.
the people. So it's really fun. You are either leveling up your hero or you're leveling up your monsters, but either way, you're all getting stronger. And I really like it. So Crawl
Is this on Switch too, or
is available on Switch. Yeah.
okay? Switch is a great place for all these indie games.
For indie games especially, right?
They found their thing with that. It's funny because I remember when the 360 came out.
Exactly.
That was like the big kind of marketplace for like in terms of console, like, hey, the indie games are here. Oh, wow. Okay. And it's funny how Microsoft kind of let that go, I feel like a little bit. But meanwhile, Nintendo, who when the Wii was out, it was like, yeah, good luck getting an indie game on this thing. How ubiquitous that platform was, but it was kind of hard to get on the eStore or whatever, the eShop, whatever.
yeah.
From what I remember. But the Switch has just been this great place for all that stuff. Like, it's really awesome. Like, I pick up small little games on there all the time, and it's great.
I was just yesterday playing that Death Coming game that you promoted on the show a couple weeks ago. That's
game's fun, too.
Still having fun with that. A lot of good indies.
Yeah, it's really dope. Oh, I should say, actually, speaking of Switch, I finally beat Final Fantasy IX. I was replaying that. And again, they ported that to Switch too. They've ported like all the Final Fantasies almost. I guess not Super Nintendo and below, but everything else has been ported to Switch, and it's been awesome. But anyway, I wanted to play through Final Fantasy IX again. I hadn't done it since it came out in 2000 or
Little
whatever,
Zidane.
whatever year that was. And I always had kind of a sour opinion of it. I was always kind of that. You know, a lot of people told me it was their favorite one, and I'm like, what the hell what are you talking about? Like, I just had not a lot of positive memories of it. And I played it again, and I didn't so much want to change my own opinion of it as much as I wanted to understand what people were telling me. You know, like, I just didn't have good memories of it. Now that I've played it again, I totally understand where people are coming from. My opinion of it hasn't really changed a lot. I did enjoy playing it. I don't put it anywhere on the level of like 7 or 8, or even the Super Nintendo ones. But those games kind of had a story with a real drive to it and real just fucking melodramatic sci-fi, like fucking like, you know what I mean? They really had these highs and lows. Final Fantasy IX doesn't really have that. It's the most kind of like comfort food RPG I've ever played. But in that, I see why people like it. It really feels, it's such a comfortable game to play. You know what I mean? It's not high stakes like the other ones are. Like, it definitely takes a sci-fi turn at the end, and it's cool, but it's really just at the end. And that's why I realized that's why it didn't stick with me. Because it doesn't give you that shit throughout. It just kind of drops it at the end. Which is cool. That was fine. I had fun playing it. It's not my favorite, but I see what people like about it. And it does, seeing all the characters kind of become a family in it is a really rewarding aspect of that game. So I enjoyed it. 10 is another one that I never really loved, but at least the gameplay was a lot of fun and kind of same thing with 12. 9's gameplay was a little bit dry. I don't really love it, but it was fun to play. I enjoyed it. And now I've moved on. I am going to replay 12 now because that's on Switch too. And that was a game that didn't care about the story or the characters maybe a little bit, but the gameplay was so fun in that game and so different than any other Final Fantasy game. So I'm excited to revisit that. So that's what I'm doing now. And that and Judgment are pretty much what I'm playing now. Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, speaking of video games, Bloodstained came out.
Yeah.
We
We
should
need to
talk
talk
about
about
that.
this.
That
We
is
do.
out now.
We were famously responsible for Bloodstained getting raising $1 million. And
Yes.
one day we were part of the fundraiser program. And as a reward, Bloodstained said, hey, Mega64, you guys are cool. You want to have a little Easter egg in the video game?
Yes.
We said yes. And without telling anybody, we devised this whole secret Easter egg that we were going to announce.
Yes.
And I guess now's the time to announce it.
Yeah.
No better time than now.
Yeah.
We planned this whole kind of hunt for people to go on to discover the means from which to unlock this hidden item in Bloodstained.
Which is so cool.
Which is a huge honor. The creator, I mean, the guy responsible for all of these games that we love, and Symphony of the Night and all, Castlevania, all this stuff. To say that we'll put in a Mega64 item in the game is incredible. So yeah, we have this whole game plan figured out. However, the day the game came out, somebody already figured out what the password was to unlock it
And posted it.
What?
Yeah, that was within,
Day of release.
within hours. Of
It
coming
was
out.
They data
it
mine
was
it?
the name. We were going to send everybody on this hunt.
Yeah.
It's the name of a Mega64 character from one of our videos.
Yeah.
Good luck. The hunt is on. And we're really
That's
looking
all we were
forward
gonna
to people,
say, right?
Yeah, pouring through every video. What could it be? Could it be this? Could it be Teddy Beans? Could it be Thomas Chips? Whatever.
Yeah,
We got so many
Raymond
good
Couch.
names from so many classic characters. Christopher Demon,
Yeah.
Jimmy Jow.
Todd and Aaron, Jimmy Jow. What's it going to be? Somebody looked at the source code and found it. And,
They fucking data mined us.
yeah, so
The fault.
Game release stuff is new to us. We've never really been part of a major release like this, so I didn't think that would happen, but it did.
but I don't think we should say it.
You don't want to? Our whole subreddit already knows.
Well, not everybody here is a
Send them to the
Reddit
subreddit.
nerd.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now they know where to find it, but for those of
sorry.
you out there who didn't know, it's on the
Yeah.
subreddit. It was posted. But if you want to play the game legitimately,
Yeah.
all right. Well, somebody just posted it in the chat.
Stop.
All right.
It's in the chat now.
Ban Brandon Ortiz Jr.
No, don't.
He's been the nicest guy
Yeah,
until
let's-
right now.
Oh,
You
no.
just crossed the line.
Gone. No, anyway. But yeah, the item. Can I talk about the item that
yeah.
you get?
It's an item.
It's an item in the game. No, there's an actual Mega64 helmet in the game that the character can wear.
Which is so fucking cool.
I have not
Powers you
I
up.
haven't used it. I haven't seen it in game yet. They sent me the asset, like an image of it, and like the day the game came out. That was the first time I had seen it. So it looks like, yeah, I mean, they asked for pictures. We sent them reference photos of the helmet and all that stuff. And it looks like it's in there. It looks like they did it.
They updated it to we said it's a bicycle helmet that's
Oh,
been
yeah.
spray painted silver. They made it a modern bicycle helmet with the brim. It kind of looks like a hard hat with
Yeah.
a brim, but
Yeah.
it's
Safety
still
first.
still a bicycle helmet with the wires coming out of it. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
When we made that in 2003, I don't think we ever thought it'd be in a video game. So.
Yeah, really.
Does it give you like a boost when you equip it? I haven't played the game yet.
I haven't either.
Oh God,
Probably not.
I'm asking the wrong guy.
They should make you more handsome.
Yeah.
Maybe
Bigger
increase
fan base.
Yeah.
It makes you funnier.
But
That's not vitality. That's +2
Plus
charisma.
2 comedy. Every once in a while, a character will laugh instead of attacking you.
Oh, +2 comedy, not charisma.
It's funny because in the chat, again, somebody said what the code was. And then when they said the name, everyone's just going, well, what video is that from? That can be the new scavenger hunt.
What video is
Oh,
that
yeah.
from?
What video is the name from? We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
See, you now that's the new scavenger hunt. The first person who can email me with what that is from, podcast@mega64.com, we will send you a prize.
Oh, somebody just data mined us. Fuck. It's been posted on the subreddit.
Oh,
They went through the entire YouTube backlog. Shit. I think in the chat they're saying +5 defense.
Somebody already got it.
Well, they got to email me. That guy didn't. You're not getting anything. I got to see it in my inbox. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, thank you to the team behind Bloodstained for including us in that. That was really cool. And I can't wait to play it. Hopefully I'm going to get a code for that on Switch, or I'm going to be playing that on there soon. But anyway, that was really, really cool to be asked about that. We reposted the Vampire Hunter video that we did with Iga this past week or whatever. Reposted it on like Twitter and stuff. And that video was like a real, I think I've said this before, it was kind of a blur for me because we filmed that right after we did the Nintendo
World Champions?
Yeah, the
World
2015 Nintendo E3 presentation. And I was so tired from that I remember we landed in San Francisco and I was like, what are we, what? Oh yeah, like we're going right into this. And I remember at some point somebody asked me like, so what are we shooting first? And I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, like we were going to hunt vampires with Iga and that was it, you know? So he came to our hotel and we just filmed around the hotel. And I just remember thinking like, what is going on right now? But I think it definitely shows in the video. That was a very strange video. It may have rubbed off, but anyway, that's all. That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah, security was also chasing us around that hotel.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want us to be filming, so
Yeah.
we were sneaking, we were stealing our shots.
Yeah.
Guerrilla filmmaking style at its finest.
Yeah.
And it's hard when Kevin's dressed up like a vampire to
Dracula.
and you got a big camera. They know what's going
well,
on.
Kevin being dressed up was later at their studio.
Oh, okay, that was a separate shot.
Yeah.
But it was funny because anytime that they talk to us, like we've been through that so many times that we know how to kind of navigate the situation. So the security, when they came to us, they were like, you know, why are you filming in this room? You can't be filming in this room. You can't be filming in this hallway, whatever. We were just buttering, we were just like, oh, okay. Oh, we didn't know. Well, we'll go over the thing. You know what I mean? It's like, just, take care of the situation. Okay. Yeah. We're sorry about that. We didn't know. Well, we'll go. And then, we just film in the stairway next to it, whatever. That's how we navigate it. The translator that Iga had at that time was like, totally the other situation. All right, pal, turn around and walk that way. Okay. It was really funny. It was like, hey, we'll wrap the shot up soon. Okay. You head that way. We were just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It was pretty funny.
He was flexing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all.
Maybe we should wrap this up because we
Sure.
got some stuff to work on.
Yes, we do. We have some stuff we want to work on. Listen, everybody, this Thursday is our first live show in Los Angeles.
Mega64 Last Laugh. That's
Yeah,
right. It's sold out. So
that
you
one's
can't go.
sold out, but we have a second show on Sunday, June
Tickets are still
30th
available.
at Terragram Ballroom, and you can. There's still some tickets for that. Mega64.com/tour. That's still available right now. And of course, in November we'll be doing Mega64 Game Days in Anaheim.
Tickets for that are still available.
Yeah, tickets for that are available at mega64.com/game days. So check those out. I thought we would take a minute to talk about, we're going to the summer, all the cons that we're going to this summer. We're doing Anime Expo, we're doing RTX, but we're also doing San Diego Comic-Con. We'll talk about San Diego Comic-Con later, but we're confirming we're going to go to that.
Oh, always.
Obviously, but Yeah, the
Suicide Girls.
we are going to yes, we'll be there. You
wish.
you guys like jerking off too? We are going to be at both cons, Anime Expo and RTX are happening at the same time.
I hate that. Let me
It
say
happened.
this. I don't like that.
Yeah, who do you
love
blame
it.
for that?
I love it because it incurs a sense of competition.
Well, you know,
Oh,
4th
between
of
us.
July weekend, nobody has anything going on, so they
Right.
they created 2 big conventions to fill the gap.
Yeah.
I haven't been to one of my family's events for like a solid 10 years on the 4th of July.
You know what? Fuck barbecue with the family. It's all about going to the cons and getting
It's all about
swag.
anime and, well, shit, Rooster Teeth's all about animation. So anime all around.
We're dividing into 2 teams. So I will be at Anime Expo. Well, let's give the dates. Anime Expo, yeah, it's July 4th through the 7th. We're going to be there. Our panel, Mega64 panel full-length movie is now canon. That's going to be Friday, July 5th at 8:30. So Friday night at 8:30, we'll be there. But we'll be there. We'll have a booth. We have a way bigger booth at Anime Expo this year. We'll be
Yeah.
there all weekend. And then at RTX, we're going to be there July 5th through the 7th. And the panel for that is Friday as well. Mega64 panel for Tesla discussion and airline problem analysis.
So we're going to be running 2 panels consecutively at different parts of the country.
Yes.
In
You know,
competition.
are
It's like a
you-
simulcast.
Yeah, exactly. Which, you know, who else does that? I know the
Yeah.
WWE has like their Raw lineup and their SmackDown lineup.
Yep.
You know, different storylines, different story arcs. Which Mega64 storyline are you going to participate in? The Anime Expo storyline or the RTX storyline?
Yeah. Which one's Raw and which one's SmackDown? That's the question.
Should we give our attendance now for how we're splitting this?
I will be at Anime Expo.
I will be at RTX.
Oh,
There you go. What more do you need to know? You
2
got all the
team
info you need.
captains.
That's all the
captain
info
there.
you need.
all right.
Oh, okay. Some people in the chat want to know the. Okay. Fine.
I choose Sean to be on my team.
Fuck yes. Yes. Thank God.
Thank God.
Not Anime Expo.
Rocco, I don't want to deal with that Texas
Wow.
heat.
Sean just dissed a whole
All right.
ton of people
Make your
that
pick.
wanted to see him.
Rocco.
Rocco, your
I
pick.
choose Garrett.
Thank you.
Oh.
Garrett's
Anime
on my team.
Kings,
Okay.
come to the castle.
Kevin, whoever can take him. I don't want that.
All right, Kevin's on my team.
All right, we got Kevin.
Kevin's going to RTX.
got Kevin.
You know what? Meg's not here. She can go to RTX too.
Oh!
Tired of the,
You know
tired
what?
of the
Perfect.
attitude.
Perfect.
Hard
Tired of the
Slayers, so
attitude.
be at RTX. We'll give you advice. Here's a free one. Should I shower before sex? Not necessary.
Nice.
Good advice.
So
Get the pheromones going.
I'm saying me and Garrett,
Let's just do it together.
me
dude.
and Garrett do an Anime Expo. Everyone else can go to RTX.
Wow, just you two.
Yeah, because,
18.
and watch how much better our thing is, man. Because let me tell you, I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin so many different ideas through your head. If you want to talk about the Netflix dub of Evangelion, you
Yeah.
want to talk about
you know
Elfen
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Come on
sweeten
by.
the deal. Nobody knows I'm doing this, but just to make sure more people are part of the RTX timeline, if you already bought a pass to Anime Expo, bring it to RTX. We will honor it at the door. We will still let you in. Okay, now that you know the
Traitorous.
teams and you're saying I'd rather go to RTX, but I've already bought Anime Expo pass. Don't let that stop you.
traitorous.
Come
You're-
on in.
If you're switching sides this late into the game, you know you bought Anime Expo patches for a reason.
Yeah, there you go. Well, by the way, you'll see Frank hanging around Anime Expo too. Just throwing that out.
Yeah,
there.
all right.
For all you Frank heads. That's
For
what
the-
that's
for
what
the
everyone calls
Francophiles.
themselves.
Not big dogs,
Frank
Frank heads.
Wasn't Frank Head like a Fox show, or is that's Herman's head?
For all the Frankfurters out there.
Sean, that's Herman's head. Don't tell me it's Frank's heads.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, at those events, we have like I said, a bigger booth at Anime Expo, big as hell booth at RTX, and at both we're gonna have all our classic and new. New and classic stuff, we should say. All the stuff you want us to have, we're gonna have it.
Oh.
We're
look
gonna have
at
a bunch of stuff in stock. That's just a few items that we're gonna have. We're gonna have a whole bunch
That's
of
just
stuff.
a teaser.
vinyl,
But I
baby.
did.
Just a little teaser.
I do see Death is Certain has transcended
Yeah.
and it made it onto the cut.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Death is Certain, is kind of one of our biggest hits this year.
too good.
That emerged from 64-hour special status.
Wow.
Same with the Youth Pastor shirt.
So hey, sometimes a shirt does so well it transcends time and space.
Yeah. So those will be there, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, the stuff that we debuted at on Mega64 Day, we'll have that available. Derek had his new shirt, the for the bird shirt. That'll be in stock at the booth, so don't have to worry about that. That'll be there. I didn't have a new shirt on 64 Day,
Rocco.
but I'm going to debut one here at both Anime Expo and RTX. I love this artist. They go. I'm going to get their name right this time because I called them Tofu Boy.
Tofu Boy again.
Which was just like their email before.
Travesty.
This is totally like a well-respected artist, and I called them by their like 7th grade email name. But anyway, they go by Joyce. They're Kukujo on Twitter. I love their stuff. They did a long sleeve for us earlier this year. I wanted them to do a short sleeve shirt, so here it is, the Cyber 64 short sleeve variant shirt.
Ooh.
This is it.
I
That's going to
haven't
be
seen this.
available at Anime Expo and RTX
Dang.
for the first time. And
I like that.
Loving this kind of like Y2K vibe.
I love cybering.
I'm loving their stuff. Who doesn't love cybering? That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, that's going to be available there. Sean had something in the works as well that's going to be at the cons too that you guys haven't seen.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, sometimes I see a thing and I get stuck on it. And like, I fucking love the electric hat. I love it. I love the 64 on it. And I thought, like, I want a fucking shirt with that on it. I
You're
just want
stuck.
it. But I want just not a regular shirt. So I got a different kind of shirt. So what do we even call it? I don't remember what we called it, to be honest with you.
The electric baseball team.
The electric baseball tee.
There
But,
it is.
There it is. Fucking love it.
Oh,
so
good idea.
That
That's
is
great.
the most Sean shirt I've ever seen in my life.
It definitely is. It definitely
I
is.
already see it on him.
Can already see it on
Yeah,
I
it.
can
and I'm
see
gonna
that
look
on
so
you.
fucking good. I'm gonna look great.
With the hat that matches.
Yeah.
If you have the hat already, I mean.
Yeah.
It's
So
the sequel, baby.
Matchy boy.
It wouldn't be a convention without an exclusive as well.
What?
And as usual, our good friend Mariel gave us a new exclusive. This was on a hoodie before. A lot of people wanted it on a shirt. We're gonna have it at the summer cons. This is an Anime Expo RTX exclusive, con exclusive shirt. Here it is, the Dream Elite shirt. Look at that.
nice.
Ooh, that's on a shirt now, and it's looking hot. It's got that gold kind of fucking feeling. You're gonna have good vibrate. Well, you know what? Amber is kind of the color
Yeah.
of its energy.
It's golden
so
hour.
You can play a little 311. So there you go. That's going to be available at Anime Expo and RTX. But what about stuff that isn't just shirts? What about other stuff? Something that people really liked last year was we had enamel pins, kind of for the first time.
Right.
And we have a new one. We have this is our classic rainbow logo, Rainbow 64 logo. We're doing an enamel pin of this, and
Yeah.
that's finally going to be in enamel pin form.
About
It looks
time.
looks pretty nice. That's going to be really, really cool. We did that neon pin before, and that was really awesome. This is my other kind of favorite version of our logo, so that's going to be cool to have on a pin. We have a new hat as well. The Frankie hat. This is a new dad hat that we're putting
yeah.
out
For the dads.
featuring a
Bring your kid if you
terrifying,
want to buy it, or otherwise we won't sell it to you.
Yeah,
Proof of.
yeah. You have to. You need proof of dadship.
Yeah.
We'll accept the birth certificate.
Yeah, I really like that hat. Now we have a new item we've never done before. This is a new category for Mega64. We've never ever done this. But if you know anything, you know I'm about this lifestyle. I'm gonna put the spotlight on me for a
right.
second.
Oh,
Condoms. You know,
No.
yeah, that's right. Oh no, that's not. Sorry, that's not
64
correct.
inches, baby.
That's not correct.
One
I
size.
don't know what that is. But every week, I'm rocking different socks. It was inevitable, baby.
It had to happen.
It had to happen. Mega64 socks.
Yo.
Whoa.
It's happening. These are our first ones we've ever had. They're gonna be at the booth at both shows.
This is big news.
I'm excited as hell. We got our own socks. Oh God.
You got a palm tree on
So
there?
excited about that. Damn. And then, of course, what would it be without an exclusive poster? We got an Anime Expo, an RTX exclusive poster by Nina Matsumoto. She killed it. That's an 18 by 24 big ass
Big poster.
exclusive poster.
Oh my God,
I'm
that's-
super happy with how that turned out. That's one of my
What?
favorites.
That was supposed to be an Elfen Lied poster.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm
God
sorry.
damn it.
I didn't
Nobody's seen that anime.
I didn't get the memo on
Look
that.
at those
I'm sorry.
Shinigami. That looks awesome. I can't
It's,
wait.
it's a Death Note poster.
Damn. Well, anyway, everybody, that's it. I just wanted to show that stuff and say that we will see you at those events. Hopefully, you guys can come and visit us at either one of those. Well, visit me at Anime Expo.
Yeah,
The
I'll be
rest
there
of them,
too.
they're on their own. And me and Garrett. Okay, fine. But everybody else, they can fend for themselves at RTX, and we'll see who is the better. We're gonna
hang out with Cow Chop.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are
We're-
gonna.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Sugar Pine 7 is going to be at our booth.
Oh, and
we're
the
gonna-
creatures too.
yeah.
And the creatures.
We're
guys
gonna
are
do
just-
a live
fuck.
impromptu Ruby episode. Me and Sean, we're gonna voice all the parts. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be redhead girl.
Yep, me too.
John's
We're going to trade
be,
off.
We're
so
both
it's
gonna be
good.
redhead
It's
girl.
going to be confusing.
You're gonna be
Well-
Stephanie.
But people like that in
Stephanie.
anime. They like being confused.
You like when Stephanie's the main character.
Anime is usually pretty straightforward. But I would like to say,
I'll give you a taste. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Rocker.
Is that the
no, it was
redheads?
worth it for that.
You know, is that no?
I heard you wanted to fight. Well, me and my girlfriends are always down for a fight. Redhead girl. She's the R in Ruby.
Yeah.
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 What is it? What is it? We're gonna fight. Yeah.
Stephanie?
We're gonna fight and beat the shit out of you. Yeah. Oh, you thought Halo was cool? I do think Halo is cool, but I like fighting more. When you get a load of Rubby. Rubby's gonna kick your butt. Anyways, that was a taste.
Rubby's the
That was
dog's
just
name,
a
right?
teaser.
That's-
That was
Well,
just a fucking teaser.
You guys have fun with your Texas-made anime. We're gonna be where they're making the real stuff, the straight dope,
The real deal.
and we're gonna be hanging out with
the source.
Akira Toriyama. None of this Sugar Pine 7 stuff. Have fun with Sugar Pine 7 while we're with
Hideaki Anno
Hideaki Anno,
Okay.
from the new
Yoshitaka Amano.
the new
I don't
Netflix
even know.
series.
I don't even know
Eva.
who that is.
Get ready to suck on this one.
What?
We're gonna be hanging out with Jack Patillo. Fucking
Low blow.
deal with it.
First of all, low
Yeah.
blow. And
dummy.
second, your Ruby voice acting is good. Check out, I just want to say, when the dub of the new JoJo episodes come out, you're going to be hearing this voice. Donde ska?
Good. That's good.
Is that what you think Japanese people sound
That-
like?
No, that's
that
what
was-
JoJo sounds like.
That's a stand.
Is he
That-
Japanese?
You're thinking of Mojo Jojo.
Oh,
from
stop.
He sounded just like
Like a
Powerpuff
Cartoon
Girls.
Network.
We're
kinda
gonna be
just like that.
okay. Yeah. Well, when the new dub of a Halo cartoon comes out,
Red versus blue.
that's the one.
Yep.
The little character named Donut. It's gonna sound like this.
Hey, Sarge. You see any dildos around here?
You sound just like Joel.
Roger. We got a factory. If you want to come check it out. I think I'm in the factory now. Hold on. Let me activate a weapon here. Oh, God, Sarge. Oh, it's a different kind of flood coming.
You know what? That sounds just right for you guys.
Right up your alley.
Sounds like a perfect fit.
We're gonna be eating sushi rolls.
We're gonna be eating meat,
You barbecue,
barbecue meat.
red
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
You can get a hamburger. You can't even get a hamburger in Anime Expo.
I might
It's
share a.
illegal.
I'm gonna get a boba tea with
Oh,
Rocco.
Anime Expo, we're not going to be eating hamburgers. We're going to be eating street dogs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, good luck getting bacon wrapped hot dog in Texas.
They don't even make that.
Gonna
Yeah,
eat a-
they don't even do that there.
I'm gonna eat a rib.
You're gonna get free refills of root beer all over that convention. Have to be
Oh,
pissing in the bathroom
know
every
what?
10 seconds.
They serve alcohol at RTX. We're
Yeah.
drunk.
Oh.
Well, guess what? But Anime Expo, guess what's legal? Evangelion, because it's on.
It's on Netflix.
It's on
You can
Netflix
watch it
now, so
legally
it's not
for the first
piracy.
time.
It's not piracy.
I'll bring a bottle of sake in. Me and Rocco will do a celebratory kampai.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
This is ridiculous.
Can we just say happy birthday, Brian, for fuck's sake?
Oh, yeah,
already?
Brian.
birthday,
This whole
Brian.
fucking show, I've been trying to get to that, and we keep anime. Okay, whatever. Please, Brian, can you accept this?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bud.
Thank God.
you. Thank
Well,
you,
I was
guys.
scared he wasn't going to accept it.
No, I accept it. I just can get my mic live.
Okay.
Okay, and Sean,
How many candles?
what?
33.
Ooh.
That's a good number, dude.
Yeah.
Symmetrical. Cut it right down the center.
Christ age.
That is
Oh,
that's
that
Christ.
is.
Christ.
No, he was
bowed out
27.
at the- oh.
And that was Kurt Cobain.
Dude, you've been a King Lord for quite a long time. Longer than Christ
Yeah.
attained that title.
Yeah.
So-
Because when I got it, I didn't die.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Ever living
Brian
being.
lived.
I lived, bitch.
Well, thank you everybody. And now, Sean, for Tuesday, edit this awesome like Brian tribute. Like Brian, just kind of like it's his birthday, so kind of just
like
a tribute to
balloons.
him, and
Make sure there's cake.
like a whole set to one of his favorite songs. I don't know what that would be.
You should have
but
presents.
set to
Slipknot.
that. Because if
Song.
the thing is that if Sean doesn't do that, it kind of is a blow to Brian a little bit.
It's kind of a fuck
He'll
you.
do it. Don't worry about it.
Brian, I'll do it.
Brian. Happy birthday. Brian. Happy birthday.